Help me welcome to the PNC Live Studio, Beihold. Yeah, there she is.
Hello.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Welcome.
Thank you.
Have you been to Portland before?
Yes.
You have. And how long have you been in town, like, today?
10 minutes.
10 minutes. Okay,
Hello.
cool. Off to a great start. Well, thank you so much for coming by. For anybody that doesn't know, this performance space is kind of set for smaller artists to come and play on their promo run to promote their songs. And M's like, yeah, I don't really have anything, but I'll come hang out. So we really appreciate you coming.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah. So you're on your first headline tour. How's it going?
It's so much fun.
Yeah?
Are you guys coming? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Great.
a couple people. And like you're only, 2-3 tour dates in right now? But
yes,
how's it going?
The third one.
It's good?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
like I've never played to my crowds before. I've only ever opened.
Yeah.
Yesterday I was handed a chicken nugget, like mid-set.
I would say it's going fantastic then.
I agree.
So, are you when you tour? Because this is the first headline one, but are you more of a like stay on the bus, stay at the venue type of person, or do you like try to get out and see the cities?
I try to get out. I feel like that's part of the fun. Like yesterday in Seattle, I did some thrifting, which was nice.
That's very on brand for Seattle. What are you doing today?
What should I do? You tell me. I've been here for 10 minutes.
Yeah,
what
okay.
do you expect?
Well, you're here with us, and that's all that matters. But it's something I want to share with you. Yesterday, you stopped me dead in my tracks. I was at Kroger. Do you know what that is?
Mm-hmm.
It's called Fred Meyer here. And I was doing some shopping, and then I heard something on the loudspeaker. Do you know that Kroger plays slappers in store?
They should, because I used to work for them.
Did you really? No way. That makes it so much better. No, I was like, hold on, as I'm looking for sandwich meat or something. I don't know. I was like, wait, I know that voice. So,
Well, I worked at Ralph's. Do you guys have Ralph's? Okay. You don't have Ralph's. Okay, got you.
wait, so then you worked for Ralph's then?
Which is owned by Kroger.
Oh, it is? Okay.
And I was in the deli section, and they played the same playlist every single day. And I was always like, one day I'm going to be on that playlist. And then it happened.
And then you are, yeah. Hey, make some noise for that.
Thanks, guys.
What was your least favorite thing about working in the deli?
All of it.
She's like, I swear to God, I'm going to get out of here one day.
It was not it, yeah.
So speaking of that, like, where's the weirdest place like you've organically heard your music?
Oh, that's a good question. I feel like it just surprises me when I'm just living my life, and then I'll be like, oh, I was getting ice cream once, and they were playing "Until I Found You," the Steven Sanchez song. And as you guys probably know, there's a version with me and without me. And so I was with the guy who actually recorded my vocals for the song. And I was like, let's see which version it was. And it was the one without me. So I threw like a fake fit. I was like, no! And I was like, if anyone recognizes me and think that that's real, that's really embarrassing.
No discount on that ice cream. So we're going to do a little trivia for a pair of tickets to your show tonight.
Oh.
What is the name of M's latest single? You. Incorrect. Anybody else? You? Maybe Life is Good. Yep, there it is. All right, you got tickets to our show tonight. I'd say it's going all right, don't you? Anyway, so first headline tour. Did anybody, because you've been on tour with big acts like AJR, Jonas Brothers, Louis Capaldi. Mm-hmm. Did anybody give you advice on, going on your first headline tour?
I mean, I feel like just watching their shows and seeing them have fun and really just like own that they're with their audience and like, I don't know, take the time to show their personality and all these things. Like, I feel like I put pressure on myself to have like a perfect show and sing every note correctly, but part of a good show is also just like showing the fun that you're having, and like obviously the connection with the audience is so important. So I feel like I've been putting a little less pressure on myself to be like perfection. And
I agree. Like when I go to a show, there's two types of acts. There's one that just kind of go right through the set list and just one after the other, which is fine. But my favorite shows are when they like engage with the crowd and talk and show personality and are actually a little imperfect. So that's awesome. What is the biggest difference between being a support act and headline?
the fun.
The fun, okay.
I mean, it's so much more fun to headline.
Nobody gave you chicken nuggets as a support act, huh?
No, absolutely not. I mean, supporting is fun, but it's also like you feel like you have to win people over. And like that's kind of intimidating when you're going through your set.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so you're a big advocate for like mental health, right? So artists preach a lot on tour to, eat the right things because they tend to get in, like going out to eat and eating junk food and working out, staying fit. What is your kind of like go-to, like how do you make sure you take care of your mental health on tour?
I feel like getting enough sleep is very important. Also, like, focusing on what you eat, definitely. I started knitting. I learned to knit just so I could do that in the tour bus instead of being on my phone.
And how is that going?
Well, I have half a scarf.
Half a scarf, okay. For a pair of VIP tickets, where is M from? Los Angeles is correct. She redeemed herself. Yes. You got a pair of tickets to see her tonight. And AI is a big thing that's going on right now. Have you used it at all? Have you played with it, tried it?
I was on a writing trip where we, as a joke, said like write an M. Beihold song, and it was like so spot on that I was like, I don't need to exist anymore.
Really?
Like that's crazy.
Did it scare you?
Well, I'm a little better.
Well, and humble.
But no, I mean it's amazing. It's a little scary. I don't really think that much about it, if I'm being honest.
Whenever I ask an artist about AI, I feel like I'm asking about performance-enhancing drugs to like a sports person. They're like, no, I don't do that.
Well, I feel like there have been times I've been stuck on lyrics, so then I'll like use AI just for fun to see what it would give me. And then it's like, the carpet is the starry night sky. And I'll be like, never mind. We cannot use this.
But it's kind of cool because you always have a writing partner like in the room, right? Like even if it's really bad.
Yeah. I guess I don't really use it, but I guess.
Well, if I had any music abilities at all, what I would do is I would use it to like pitch songs to other people. So like I would take an artist's voice who I want to work with, but they're like not returning my emails. And then I would be like, hey, this is what you would sound like with me.
I'd be creeped out if you did that.
Okay. Bad idea. Stupid Dylan. Another pair of VIP tickets up for grabs right now. Guys ready? M. Beihold is in the PNC Live Studio right now. True or false? True. You got him. There you go. All right. Do you guys have any questions for M? I don't want to take up all the cues. Anything? Questions? You in the back. What do you got?
In a business sense, how did you become successful?
His question for on camera. Anybody in the back? In a business sense, how did you become successful? Was that right?
Yeah.
I've been writing songs since I was 7. And then basically just started posting on TikTok 2020. And I had graduated from college in my living room. No jobs were applying to me. I was going to work as like an executive assistant. That was kind of like the thinking. And then I just posted like there was no tomorrow every day. And that's how I met people and I think gained a fan base. And like that's how everything happened really. But yeah, I mean, I met my manager through a friend that I made on TikTok.
Really? Okay. Any other questions? What do you got?
So I'm going to your tour tonight, and I was wondering, like, how do you pick the set list? Like, how do you pick like your favorite songs or like most streams? Like, how do you like decide the set list for that?
Girl up front, your name?
Bella.
Bella is going to the tour tonight, and she asked M, how does she pick the set list?
I think a combination, like kind of the ones people would know, but also my favorites. And then I'm playing a few unreleased ones too that are just fun. Ooh. I feel like we played the set for like 2 years that the new ones are just such a nice energy for us on stage to get to do because it's different and I'm excited to share those.
You've been looking at me, staring me down. What do you got?
So, what was family like for you when you started writing your songs and singing them?
Family life? I still live with my parents.
Oh, good for you. It's expensive out here.
That's why. I mean, my mom's my best friend. Like, nothing has really changed. I feel like the pressures around me are different, and my mom has been very supportive of me through everything. And I don't know, but there hasn't really been a big shift.
I always like to know, for people that do like end up blowing up on TikTok or like, you know, come up really fast, like what was that conversation like with your parents? Like, how did you tell them, like, hey, I'm kind of a big deal now.
I mean,
I'm quitting my deli job.
They were there for all of it, and my dad was very much like listening to all the radio stuff and like waiting for my song to play, and you know, like it was very cute. And then my mom was like, I just want to make sure you're okay, because I know this is a lot. So she was more concerned about me just like maintaining stability. Yeah.
Any more questions? What do you got?
I want to know, since you've been traveling on the road and stuff, what do you like to take with you?
Ooh. I don't know. I guess my knitting supplies are like the most important thing to me right now, just because it's gonna keep me off my phone. But otherwise, I feel like I'm not very like sentimental, so just myself. No.
Have you forgotten anything on tour? You're like, damn it, why didn't I bring this?
I've already lost my winter coat.
Oh, good
and
deal.
we're 2 shows in.
Well, you're past Seattle and Portland, and was it San Francisco the first
We're
one?
going to Vancouver. That's going to be rough, right?
Okay, well, I lied. Yeah.
This is the
Good luck
thickest
to
thing
you.
I have.
Any more questions? You in the back?
Your song Lemon what in your life caused you to write that song?
I had a song called Groundhog Day that was going viral. And basically all of my dreams were coming true. I was saying yes to everything because I'm really bad at saying no. And I was like double sessioning every day, and it just got to a point where I was burning the candle at both ends and really burnt out. And I was also on antidepressants, which kind of messed with like, I wasn't feeling low lows, but I also wasn't feeling happy or motivated either. And for some people, they're like a godsend. So I don't want to put that out there because that was just my experience. But I was talking to my mom about what I was feeling, and she was like, you should be grateful this is all you've ever wanted. And I was like, it's a bit more complicated than that. And then that's how that song came out. The beginning of the chorus was just while I was driving. It just like, I don't know, poured out of my head.
I do want to say that song really touched me in my life when my husband died. He left me 3 autistic kids.
Oh my gosh.
Because that song, I actually tattooed broken on my arm.
Oh.
It really helped me through it.
Thank you. I'm sending you so much love. Thank you for sharing that with me.
Any more questions in the back? Oh, what do you got?
Okay, so you have a secondary like crafting Instagram account, right? Are you going to be updating that with your scarf and your projects?
You know I will.
And for you, do you have a question still? No, you didn't? Okay, I lied. Any more questions? What, right there?
Yeah. So going from, I guess, being like super normal to like everybody knows you, how do you stay anchored and grounded?
I mean, I live with my parents. Like to me, I have more opportunity, which is amazing, but I feel the same. You know what I mean? I feel like, I don't know, like not much has really, I still have like my close friends, and they've always been like, I don't know. It's so incredible to be here with you and on this tour. Like, that's amazing. But like, my mom is sometimes like, you should move out just to like feel what that feels like. And I'm like, but I love you.
Mom's subtle with those moves. My mom was like, hey, it's time. Get out. Well, thank you so much. Oh, we got one more? What do you got?
Which performers inspired you while you were growing up?
Regina Spektor. She's my favorite ever. I started writing because of her, and I met her last year, and she's the only person where I've ever cried, because I live in LA and I'm not starstruck very easily, but like Regina, I was just like, I actually signed to Sony Publishing because she did, and I told her that, and I think she's like, I don't know if I would have done that. But I'm obsessed with her.
Well, Em, thank you so much for coming by. We really appreciate it. Obviously, you didn't have to. You got a big show tonight. Good luck on the rest of the tour, but thank you.
Thank you. Thanks.
Give it up for Em Beihold, you guys.
See you guys tonight.